Hello everyone, it's time for an important message. So, related to the FCC and net neutrality, there seems to be some sort of partisan lines drawn here where certain people of a more conservative mindset are somewhat paranoid that this net neutrality is somehow just another Democrat ploy to essentially usurp freedoms. And to a certain extent I can understand why they feel that way, but I think as most tech literate people understand, and certainly most people in an IT related industry understand, that right now for the short term net neutrality is really important. The alternative is that complete privatization could result in it could result in less freedoms than what we're currently experiencing, because there's always the possibility that these big ISPs and big web-based corporations will sort of form their own oligarchic plutocracy type corporate function, corporate organization, this sort of informal agreement with one another to sort of keep the little guys out of business and maintain hegemonic control over sort of the large amount of money that's being made with the internet. So I think net neutrality right now is sort of keeping that at bay, and I don't think that it is a partisan issue at all. But it's really important to note that net neutrality is just the first step. And it's really like the, ooh, look over here, bam, get them with the right cross type situation, because the right cross, the second step really has to be a constitutional amendment to protect a person's freedom of speech and right to publish freely and right to privacy on the internet. The most important thing that U.S. citizens can do is start at the local level, at the municipal level, and work their way into the state level representatives, writing letters demanding that as citizens, and that the representatives of the citizens of this country address constitutionally the right of freedom of speech and protection of privacy as it pertains to the internet, and get a specific amendment to the Constitution that essentially makes the internet subservient to the First and the Fourth Amendments as it pertains to privacy and the right to freedom of speech, and essentially in all other ways keeps the internet completely free and open and just as Wild West as it is now, because it's really the best thing to happen to the free flow of information in anyone's lifetime who's alive now. And having the internet as the platform, the bastion of freedom of speech, and as the platform for the absolutely uninhibited free flow of information, is probably the most important thing that we can work to protect in our lifetimes, at least as things stand right now. So that's what I wanted to say about that. Good luck. Write your local representatives, make them represent you. Write to your state representatives, make them represent you, and make sure that we protect the internet for the small people. Thanks for listening.